How's it going, you guys? AZPlow21 here, back again with another fight night here in our UFC save in WMMA 5. And here today we have UFC Fight Night Thompson versus Morono. Now, originally, the scheduled main event was supposed to be Wonderboy Thompson taking on Warlley Alves in what was originally supposed to be a title eliminator at welterweight. But Warlley Alves got injured. He's out for like a year. So in steps Alex Morono with a big opportunity to beat Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, who's currently the number 5 welterweight in the world. If Wonderboy wins, he's going to get a title shot. Simple as that. We are looking forward to UFC 282. Holloway versus Rodriguez. It should be a pretty good one. It's actually a 2-week break before that. That's actually pretty funny. But nonetheless, after this, we have a pay-per-view, and then immediately after that, another pay-per-view. UFC 283 Super Lightweight Grand Prix. This is 7 out of the 8 fights in the Super Lightweight Grand Prix tournament. The other one is Rory McDonald and Conor McGregor. They're both injured for around 3 months, so that fight will be later down the line. But I'm super excited about this card right here in particular. A lot of exciting matchups. Hope you guys are excited for that one. But let's get going with Wonderboy versus Morono. Taking place in Tennessee, pretty close to the hometown of Wonderboy Thompson. Let's go ahead and get this fight night going. Chase Hooper taking on Michael Trizano in the 145 division, and Chase Hooper gets the win via TKO, still undefeated, 6-0 now in the UFC. Bryce Meredith taking on Robin Van Roosmalen. Both of these guys are 6-0. Someone's O has got to go, and it's Robin Van Roosmalen knocking out Bryce Meredith in round number 3. Adam Yandiev taking on Punahele Soriano. Soriano 9-1, Yandiev 12-1, and Soriano gets a TKO victory in round number 2. Andrew Clamp taking on Yuri Prochazka in the light heavyweight division, and Clamp knocks out Prochazka. In real life, Prochazka's maybe a win away from a title shot, but Clamp getting a big victory here today in his UFC debut, no less. Carlos Vamola taking on Gagzi Muradad and Tigilov in the light heavyweight division again, and Vamola gets a big win via unanimous decision, improves to 2-0 in the UFC. Simon Bayor taking on Alikan Bakayev. Bakayev 14-4. He is the favorite, and Simon Bayor gets a win via unanimous decision, improves to 2-1 in the UFC respectively. Valiad Kawa Bursai taking on Damarian Cunningham. Both of these guys in the flyweight division are undefeated, and it's Kawa Bursai who gets the win via rear naked choke. Miranda Granger taking on Caitlin McEwen in the 125 division, and Granger knocks out Caitlin McEwen in just 20 seconds. This girl is now 11-1 on a 4-fight winning streak. Hayato Suzuki taking on Ronnie Saideh in the flyweight division, and Ronnie Saideh gets the win in round number 2 via TKO, 15-2. Now his record, he is 3-0 in the UFC. Shanna Young taking on Priscilla Cachoeira in the last prelim fight. Cachoeira is the underdog, and without reason, win via unanimous decision. First main card fight, it's Austin Lights Out Lingo as he takes on John Lineker in the 145 division. Lingo with a couple of pretty good wins under his belt already. Bektic, Boric, Carlisle, Peterson, like these are all pretty good wins. Grundy, Edson Barbosa, like ugh. On the other side, you have John Lineker coming off 2 straight losses. Edson Barbosa and Jeremy Stevens. And make that 3. Austin Lights Out Lingo gets a TKO victory over John Lineker. One of the biggest wins of his career. Surely in the top 10 now, you'd have to imagine. Stefan Struve taking on Cyril Gahn In the heavyweight division, Ciryl Gane 10-2, coming off a win over Philip DeFries after he lost to Cain Velasquez. And Stefan Struve on the other side, veteran of the Octagon, coming off 2 straight losses, Rumble Johnson and Alexander Volkov. And Ciryl Gane knocks out Stefan Struve in round number 1. Cub Swanson taking on A.J. McKee at the featherweight division. McKee, number 13 in the division, coming off a win over Guan Wang and Alexander Volkanovski. Cub Swanson coming off a loss to Yair Rodriguez for the interim featherweight title. Before that, beat Chad Mendes, beat Shane Burgos. He's having a pretty good time here. A.J. McKee with a rear naked choke submission over Cub Swanson. This young man has a lot of future behind him. Andre Touchy-Feely taking on Chad Money Mendes in the featherweight division. Andre Feely recently fighting for the title. Chad Mendes just beat Patricio Pitbull. Chad Mendes beats Andre Feely via unanimous decision. You gotta love that. Chad Mendes maybe staking his claim for a featherweight title shot soon. Brian T. City Ortega taking on Darren Elkins in a big featherweight contest. Elkins, number 8 in the division, a 3-fight winning streak. Lance Palmer, A.J. McKee, Calvin Kattar, and Brian Ortega, number 5 in the featherweight division, coming off losses to Volkanovski and Yair Rodriguez. He beat Volkanovski for the interim title and then got knocked out by Yair Rodriguez. We'll have to see what's popping here. Our co-main event, and Brian Ortega knocks out Darren Elkins. Maybe one more win for Brian, and maybe a title shot's in line. He did win the interim title. We'll have to see. It is our main event of the evening. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson taking on Alex the Great White Morono. Morono, a pretty good UFC career up to this point. Currently on a 4-fight winning streak. Nicholas Dalby, Aliaskov Kisriev, Maxime Shvets, and Ed Ruth. He takes on Wonderboy Thompson, who's had a very storied UFC career, coming off consecutive wins over EZDS and Robbie Lawler. Let's get this main event underway. Referee is Herb Dean. Can Alex Morono shock the world? Morono steps into strike. Nice roundhouse kick. Uh-oh. Morono's hurt. Uh-oh. Knocked out. Wow. What, ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean calls a stop to this contest at 57 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Stephen Thompson, the nicest man of all time, wins via knockout and invites everyone to go party with him. I want to party with Wonderboy. Morono got his chance. He couldn't take advantage, unfortunately. Fantastic fight. You'd love to see it. Knockout in 20 seconds from Miranda Granger. That's a performance bonus. And then knockout in 57 seconds, performance bonus for Wonderboy Thompson. You'll love to see it. We're going to go ahead and update our rankings, take a look at our emails, and then we, of course, will sign off. Appreciate you guys, as always. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys are thinking. I'm super stoked for that super lightweight Grand Prix. But as always, be sure to follow me on Twitch as well. Got a lot going on over on Twitch. Not just playing WMMA 5, but I'm going to be playing a lot more games also. Planning on playing some Out of the Park Baseball 22. Might put some of that up on YouTube as well, but I also got to finish that Persona 5 Strikers game. I'm having a lot of fun with that. I can definitely see myself getting lost playing that game, just, you know, for an entire day or something like that, but it should be a lot of fun. So check out my Twitch, you know, come say hi in the chat one of these days. It should be a good time. But yeah, a lot of things going on. as I'm recording this upcoming weekend, it's going to be Miocic and Ngannou. And I'm pretty freaking excited for that fight card. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I have no idea what to expect either. You know, the purist in me says Miocic is probably going to win, you know, edge out a decision, but man, the crazy side of me wants to see Ngannou knock out Miocic and become the champion. Just, it's insanity. And that's the thing, like, we don't know what's really going to happen. Miocic could just do the exact same thing he did against Ngannou. But Ngannou, all it takes is one shot. Like, imagine, like, his fight against Rosenstrike. Rosenstrike was doing good in, like, the 30 seconds that he was fighting him. And all it took was Ngannou just blazing forward and just knocked him the F out. That's all it took. That is all it took. Ciryl Gane moves up to number 4 in the rankings after beating Stefan Struve. Okay. Struve down to 16. Nothing going on here. Wonder Boy moves up a spot. He is fighting for the title next. Like 100%. Featherweight AJ McKee in the top 6. Interesting. Austin Lingo up to number 14. Lineker down to 21. Huey Lang Liu in at number 18. The Invicta Bantamweight champion. And Isabella de Padua in at number 23. Love to see it. Brian Ortega needs to be renewed. Of course, we are going to re-sign this guy. Borg versus McDonald. That could be a fight I look to do. I'll have to take a look and see what exactly makes sense for the two of them. Morono. It was a valiant effort, and you get a contract renewal because of it. Wonder Boy Thompson. Absolutely, sir. We will be keeping you. Michael Trezano. Ooh. Trezano, we're going to be sending down to WEC. Get some wins under his belt, perhaps. Punahele Soriano. Ohashka. This guy definitely needs to go to WEC. So Yuri going down to WEC. AJ McKee definitely not going down to WEC. Simon Bayor. Rena Kubota. Cannot have that. And she's planning on staying with us. Alrighty. So that's going to do it for this episode. The next time I see you guys will be for the pay-per-view UFC 282 Holloway versus Rodriguez. Also, UFC 283, the Super Lightweight Grand Prix. It should be a good one. That is going to be a very, very interesting and important episode. I hope you guys are excited for it. I am. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I'm AZPlyo21. As a reminder, follow the Twitch, follow the Twitter. Links are down in the description below. Have a good rest of your day.